Okay, today we are playing a game on King's Row. We are in the Silver SR range, and we will be playing Genji the entire way through. We are also on the console today, so consider yourself forewarned, and let's just start the game. So we've got to attack King's Row first. We immediately see that there's a Winston over there, so we have to be worried about that one as Genji. We can also see in the kill feed, Reaper just killed McCree. So that means McCree, or Reaper rather, is right out there, right now, harassing our teammates. Winston's now up here, harassing us inside, which is also upsetting. And hey, look, here's that Reaper. So we've come over to try and help with the Reaper. We didn't have our dash to finish him off right there when he dropped low. He's coming back in. He was not full health when he started coming back in, and he comes right into a fucking McCree. Mercy decides to double down on that Reaper's mistake and decide to kill herself as well. So now they're down 2 people, and we basically just want to go as hard as we can. Unfortunately, these people are fairly difficult to kill as Genji, that we see right here, so we end up not managing to put much damage into him. You know, aim better, all that. No, okay, I don't think he did. I was listening to see if Sigma got his ultimate interrupted, but I don't think he did. That was a sound effect that played, and I was like, was that him ulting? So Ashe is fucking dead. Here comes Reaper and Mercy again. Oh, a strange feeling of deja vu right there on that one. I don't know. So Winston is, he's trying his best. He's trying his best. His best didn't get him very far. It got him to the statue, I guess, but that's about it. Oh, here comes the rock. Ooh, fuck. It's a very beefy thump, you know, as you would expect chucking a boulder at someone to be. I was a little bit surprised that one hit us, to be honest with you, because the hitbox, whenever I throw it, it always feels like it's so small, but I guess, you know, that's always the case, isn't it? Why does the Mei feel like she's immortal until I'm playing Mei, right? You know, that kind of thing. Reaper, like, just, you know, something, definition of madness. Oh, look, Lucio's over there. Yeah, you know, who cares? Oh my god. Mercy just flies directly into the team. Great job. Yeah. So they're all dead right now. That's nice. We've got Dragon Blade built up, so that's great. We have to wait for them to get back for us to actually find somebody to use it on, though, unfortunately. Hey, look, here comes Reaper. Ready to teleport. Oh my god. You know, this is why whenever people are like, oh, my teammates are always so bad, what can I do? It's like, have you seen the enemy team, though? Right? Like, they're gonna be just as bad, aren't they? Have you seen what they're doing right now? Lucio just used sound barrier. Oh, yeah, okay, alright, we got him. We now have nothing to fear. Sort of lost track of the person we were trying to kill right there. Trying to get the Reaper. Oh, it wasn't the cleanest kill I've ever seen in my life. Where did the Ashe go? Because it was the Ashe we were doing this to. Did she shotgun? Yeah, she shotgun, so she went up. Fair enough. Yeah, you know, unfortunate. The missed slash is the really upsetting one. But yeah, we lost track of our original target. Unfortunate. Heard the shotgun blast, couldn't see her. Presumably she went up, but we just switched to Reaper. Reaper, unfortunately, takes kind of a while to kill, usually. Fortunately, their Reaper's none too smart, so it's easier, you know, but, yeah. I don't think we need to agonize too much over why the Dragon Blade could have been better. Reaper's next to us right now. He's back again. There he goes. You know? He's of massive benefit to our team, as that Reaper. He's probably the best player on our team. I think I just saw Graviton fly past our head, and, you know, there was some room for improvement on that Graviton right there. Reaper's back again. Let's see if he gets anybody this time. Nope. Nope, he sure didn't. That one kill on McCree right at the start of the round seems like it was probably a fluke, because I don't think he's killed anybody since then, other than his Mercy. Not our Mercy. His Mercy, but yeah. So, hey, look, we caught the checkpoint. Who could have seen that one coming? Wow. So now we have to defend. And, you know, it seems like it probably wouldn't be too difficult after that preceding round, but who knows? You never know. So, we're up to no good right at the start of the round. Don't really get anything out of it because Sigma appears and, you know, is kind of mean to us. Puts the shield right in our face. That's my favorite trick as Sigma. Just push the shield right up into the long-range boy's face. It's particularly funny if it's like a sniper or an Ana. Because, as well, you can get people to go to some really fucking stupid spots. Because as soon as you, like, shove the shield in the person's face, people... they'll stand anywhere if it means they can stand around Sigma's shield. So if you just push it at them and then keep moving it with them, they'll just slowly, as time goes by, rotate around until they're just bodily in your team. It's incredible. That's my favorite trick. People just slowly rotate into the worst position possible because they're like, gotta get around the shield, man. Gotta get around it. Which is why it's particularly funny if it's, a sniper or oh my god, or an Ana. Just, you know, it wasn't the, you know, we got her, but it wasn't exactly the most beautiful execution on the Ashe kill, and she just didn't suspect a fucking thing, which is more depressing than anything else I've seen so far in this game, I think. And we've seen their Reaper. Yo! It should not just, like, look directly at us? Doesn't suspect a thing. No. Relax. She doesn't fucking know. Just take your time. Walk behind her. She's just walking backwards and forwards. She's not putting any fancy moves on you. Take an extra half second to line it up. Move behind her. She's gonna back up into you. You know, there's no need to be so antsy about it. And she ends up getting us in the end, even though we got the drop on her for like 5 seconds. Just relax, you know, she doesn't suspect a thing. You can take your time. Especially if they're doing like something really predictable, like she's just walking forwards and backwards. Stand behind her. She's gonna back up into you. Got her. Easy. You can abuse people doing bad movement like that. Especially if they also have no situational awareness at all. So the lamp, you know, lamp is inconvenient, certainly. Fortunately, none of them suspect a thing. Zenyatta now suspects a thing. He's actually mostly dead. I actually would have preferred we just, like, fucking went on him, honestly. Because, like, all 3 of those hit him. He was already not full health. If we just, like, come over the edge, just dash through him, he's pretty much dead. I would rather we went a lot harder on that guy, given we had the knowledge of all 3 hit. He's not full health. We can just come over the corner, dash through the guy, and he's dead pretty much. You'd have to hit him one more time when she got to him, but you know, what's Zen gonna do to put the moves on you? So we shouldn't be doing this right now, because most of our team is dead. If I go back, I can illustrate this to you. Oh look, the whole kill feed is our team. So they're all currently very far away from us right now. It takes us a second or two to actually get in here, but they are but tiny specks on the horizon when we start doing this. So we are doing this. McCree's here as well, so we're doing this 2v6. There's that, I suppose, but now is not the time to go for the Dragon Blade. We need to wait for our teammates to actually be in position first. But at least McCree got 2 people. Unfortunately, the attacking team has a massive spawn advantage on us from that point, so us getting those kills doesn't really translate into anything. We just use 2 of our ultimates to get 2 picks that are evened out extremely quickly because of their spawn advantage. So Ashe is standing in a ridiculous place, which is very exciting for us, and we of course go right on the Ashe. We got her, sick. You know, aim better, all that, but we got her. She was stood off in, like, that's, like, one of the most ridiculous places you can actually stand, because you have to go either through the enemy team to regroup with your team, or run all the way around the back to get to your team. So that is one of the worst places to go and stand, if you are not a mobile hero, pretty much. As Ashe discovered right there. Now, Ashe got punished, which means she should learn, but will she? People are bad at that. This is an interesting position for the lamp. Not terribly productive for them. Just sort of very easy for us to break. So I'm suspicious of the alleyway right now, because I saw a Bastion disappear and I haven't seen him reappear. And my first thought, yep, there he is. He was doing it. He was gonna come round. Oh, sick, we killed him. So who was that we're chasing now? Zen. Ah, sick. Oh, So I would rather wait for him to finish this volley first, or press right up on him to make it easier to get this kill first, because he's gonna, like, hang next to Bastion in all likelihood. So I'd rather either wait for volley, because there's always the possibility that if we hit him while he's mostly charged, he turns around and just one-shots us. It's unlikely to happen, but it can indeed happen. Does almost happen, to be fair. Or if we just press right up behind him. It's very easy, then doesn't even matter, because we can just go fan, melee dash, guy's dead. And he is unlikely to turn that quickly. Instead, we give the game away a little bit before we're actually in position. And we end up disengaging because Bastion also turns around to help. We got slapped by a fair few off the volley, you know. If they don't know you're there, like, you can take the extra second or two to get into a more advantageous position. There's, of course, the possibility they hear you moving around behind them, but they are unlikely to do that. I would describe most players as unlikely to be listening for your footsteps. Because doesn't matter, man, like, you know, this isn't even really like an SR thing. People are really bad at, like, listening to the game. I know I am, because I am usually listening to music extremely loudly. So thank goodness they put the subtitles in, because fuck if I just had to look for ultimates rather than hearing them, which, you know, makes the game significantly harder. But what's the point of listening to music if I'm not listening to it loud enough that it's going to cause me hearing problems later in life? So I'm not really bothered about when we decided to use Dragon Blade right there, but we just kind of came into this confined location during the Dragon Blade with 2 shotgun boys, so things were getting scary at that point, and we didn't have full health by that point either, so, you know. We really wanted those bad men, but it was, they were fairly likely to kill us at that point. But we got 2 people by that point anyway, so hardly the end of the world. So, Roadhog's doing a tremendous job of feeding right now, which is wonderful news for us. Roadhog players being one of the best people that can be feeding your team as well. Because, hey, they are going to feed you at least 900 health every time. It's incredible. If you're a Roadhog player, like, please, be very mindful that you doing something ridiculous is already feeding them 600 health worth of ult charge. If you then take a breather, that is now 900 health worth of ult charge you've given the enemy team, which is almost an entire Primal Rage Winston. So please, be mindful of how much you are feeding the enemy team as Roadhog, because Roadhog has a very high feeding potential. Sometimes the Roadhog is able to drag it out long enough that they take a breather twice. And at this point, we're coming up on Bob levels of health. But Bob can't feed the enemy team ult charge. You can. Please, Roadhog players, love to feed. Which, I mean, just don't, dude, just don't. So that was an incredible use of a Graviton right there. Again, Zenyatta probably felt a little targeted, but that's the general Zenyatta experience playing this game. Sick, we killed someone, almost entirely by accident. Great, alright, Farah did that as well. Oh, man, it sure is. Well, I just heard Batista use his ultimate. Interesting position. He still managed to kill Zarya. She could have just walked around the wall over here and been completely immune to the threat, but she decided that she should just, you know, keep fighting, I guess, which, you know, fair enough, whatever. Sick, we killed her as well. Nice. She's upset about that one. We were just trying to deflect McCree at the time. Nice. Here comes Zenyatta. He's doing this a little bit early. He could have saved his ultimate for a few seconds longer and come over here. now, and then that would be maximum stalling time. And hey, look at that. Things went incredible. So, what stood out the most? Pretty much, like, be patient, dude. If they don't know you're there, you can get into a more advantageous spot to bully them. You can spend longer lining up the shot because they don't know you're there. Which means you've got all the time in the world. You've got until they notice you. Which, did you see Ash? It can be a very long time before they actually notice you. Yeah, that's kind of it. It was one of those games where we didn't have to try very hard to win that game. You know, that was one of those. That's one of those games with the whole 40-20-40 rule. That's on the 40% you're gonna win through no input of your own kind of situation. But hey, it's at least fun to laugh at people, right? So thank you very much for watching if you did. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. I started streaming on Twitch Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 8 PM EST till midnight EST. There's a link to the channel in the description. And if you managed to make it all the way through the video and somehow still enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe for more content of middling quality in the future. And I hope you found the video helpful.